So now, let me introduce myself. My name is Kent, and I'll be your host for today. And welcome to our event. And we're excited to have you with us as we go through the 10 side hustles that you can start for you that it can help you to pay your rent. So, by the way, we are live right now on our social media platforms. So, I would like to hello to everyone who are watching us live. So for this month's event, we're going to talk about 10 ways to make money to pay your rent on time. So probably all of you guys who are here are looking for some extra money to pay your rent or to pay your bills. So don't worry because we will share some great side hustles that you can start that will surely help you. But before we begin, I would like to introduce to you my team and who's here. He is our new property manager and say hello to Abdul Basit. Hey, Abdul.
Hey guys, this is Abdul Basit with Platinum Key Realty. I'm an assistant property manager here at Platinum Key Realty, and I handle all the tenant and owner related inquiries and all the stuff like that. If you have any questions, you can just ask me as well.
Oh, that's great, Abdul. That's a great start. Thank you so much, bro. Also before we begin, I would like to remind you of our Zoom rule. First, please keep your microphones muted during the session to avoid any interruptions. Again, please keep your microphones muted during the session to avoid any interruptions. But we also encourage everyone to ask questions and participate actively. So feel free to use the chat box to drop your questions at any time. And to those who are watching us live, if you haven't registered yet, please go ahead and register at platinumkeyevents.com. Again, that's platinumkeyevents.com so that we can still accommodate your questions. And lastly, to those who are in Zoom right now, we would love to see your beautiful faces. So please turn on your cameras. Let's make the session more interactive and engaging. Okay, we're about to start, but allow me to introduce our manager as she will be our expert speaker for today and will share all her knowledge. Everyone, let's welcome the CEO of Platinum Key Realty and also representing our sister company, New Day Business Solutions. Let's give her a virtual round of applause, Nikki Songie.
Hello, everybody. Hello, you are welcome today. Thank you so much for joining us as we have a very, very important session today. I believe it's very important because everybody wants to know what are some ways you can pay your rent on time. What are some ways that you can pay your rent on time? So I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you so much for signing up, and thank you so much for actually showing up. My name is Nikki Songie. I am the broker for Platinum Key Realty. And in New Day Business Solution, I serve as the business coach. So whether you're looking to buy a property as your first time, if you're looking to buy the dream home, if you're looking to relocate, if you want a new construction property, we're here to serve you. We also work a lot with investors. And we do that here in the state of Florida and also in the state of Georgia. And then over in New Day, we help people that are looking to become entrepreneurs. So if you want to register your company, you want to find out about marketing, you want to find out about how to go about doing your business, receive some business strategies. New Day Business is the way to go. You can go ahead and contact us. We have that information at the end of the presentation today. And you can ask anything related to business, starting your business here in the US. And by God's grace, we'll go ahead and help you. So I'm going to get started today. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And we are going to get into 10 things, 10 ways I can help you today to pay your rent on time. All right, so let's go ahead and start our presentation. Here we go. Okay. All right, before I get into it, I have my little reminder on my screen here. Every Wednesday, starting sometime in the month of October, I'm going to do a Zoom session free for about 30 to 45 minutes where it's going to be open to the public. If you want to jump on and you want to chat with somebody about either a strategy to purchase a home or strategy to start your business, this is going to be a very powerful session where you can just jump on and we'll be able to brainstorm together and brainstorm with anyone on the Zoom at that time in regards to your business. Now, the only thing required to be a part of this is you can't be shy. You can't come onto the Zoom and don't have anything to say and refuse to tell us your idea. It's an opportunity for you to open your mouth and speak and get some help and get some ideas so that you can get going. All right, so let's get right into our agenda. Just making sure at my team that everybody can hear me well, everybody can see my screen. Can everybody see and hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, beautiful, beautiful. So as I said, I'm going to talk about 10 side hustles. And as I go through these today, I'm going to do my best to dig a little deeper so that you can get some nuggets today. I want to help you move from where you are right now to where you are supposed to be. I really believe it's possible. The only thing missing is that you just need some information. You need some information. And once you get the information, if you put it into practice, I know and I believe that you'll be able to get from where you are right now to where you are supposed to be. So we have our things to cover. So let's go, guys. Let's go. So paying rent on time is crucial for maintaining a good relationship with your landlord. You already heard that we here at Platinum Key Realty, we're landlords. So we know what it is for a tenant or someone who's living in a rented house that cannot pay their rent on time. It's very crucial in maintaining a good relationship with your landlord and ensuring a stable living situation. In 2024, there are various ways to make extra money to cover your rent and avoid financial stress. Now, I think last week I mentioned this, when you can't pay your bills and things are tough, there are so many stresses that comes with it. Me, myself, have faced different challenges in my life. And in those times when finances are hard, it's so stressful. It's very, very stressful. And when you're in that spot, it's really hard for you to even think. It's hard for you to come up with strategies or solutions to get you out of where you are. So as we go through these things today, some of them you may have heard about it, you know about it. Some of it you may not even have thought about it, but it's just a way to either jog your memory or give you some nuggets that you can get going and make some more money. So, side hustles for rent money. The first one I have is freelancing. With the rise of the remote work opportunities and the gig economy, freelancing has become a popular way to earn extra money. Platforms, you can write these down, like Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr, offer a variety of projects across different industry. Guys, we use Fiverr a lot to do many things. I've been using Fiverr for a long, long time to do flyers, posters, videos. I've used them to do landing pages. I've hired people off Upwork. So with the current state of things in the world today, so many people are working remotely. Like today, we're doing the Zoom remotely. We're not physically in a building together. So there are so many opportunities online that you can work with a 9-to-5 by going to Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, or any other platform like that, where you can have gigs, whether if you're good at graphics, you're good at organizing. And guys, I want you to take a look at these platforms because you may have a skill or a talent that you don't even know you can monetize. You can, oh, people are getting paid just to organize documents. People are getting paid just to proofread and correct. People are getting paid to do voiceovers. I've used Fiverr to record voicemails for different of my companies or my clients' companies. So if you have a unique voice, a nice voice, you can even list yourself on Fiverr as a person to do voiceovers, right? So the best thing here is for you to check it out, see the skills that people are marketing, see if any of them is something that you're good at, and then you can list yourself there and you can start making some extra money. So the next one that I have, I recently found out about this, is online tutoring. I have people right now where they may have lived in the US at one time and they may have been a teacher and they have relocated to another country and they do online tutoring. They do online tutoring. If you have expertise in a particular subject, consider offering online tutoring services. With the increasing demand for virtual learning platforms like Check Tutors and WiseArt can connect you with students seeking academic support. So I know I have a lot of teachers out there listening to me today. Online tutoring is a way to make extra money, extra money. If you're good at tutoring, if you're good at teaching, if you're currently a teacher, it's a great way. Even if you are in school, if you're in school and you are good at a particular subject, you can put yourself out there and you can be an online tutor and you can make some extra money. All right, guys, let's see what's next. Okay. So we have delivery driving. By now, everybody is supposed to know about Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. My daughter, actually, when she was in college in Tallahassee, she did Instacart and all these wonderful things to make extra money. She wanted extra money to buy gas, extra money to go to Ross, extra money to go to TJ Maxx, extra money to do her eyelashes. She wasn't getting extra money to pay rent. But us that have real responsibilities, we need extra money to pay our bills. So a great way is to do Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, and are flexible ways to earn money on your own schedule. On your own schedule, that's the key word. You can turn on the app if you have an hour or two, and you can just go ahead and just make some extra money. Now, everybody, you know what happens sometimes, the market is so saturated with all these Uber, and sometimes we're in a jam and we don't really think that, oh, maybe I can do Uber Eats. You use Uber Eats, you use DoorDash, you use Instacart, but you never thought about if you're in a jam financially, you can flip the switch and you can become a driver for any one of these platforms and you can make extra money. All right, so the next one we have is renting out assets. Consider renting out assets you own, but don't use regularly. What's wrong with my tongue today? Such as camera, power tools, or designer clothing. Now, guys, I saw this one, designer clothing. All you people that like your Louis Vuitton and all your Prada and all these Ferragamo, all these kinds of stuff, they have platforms that will assist you to rent out your clothing. Rent out these expensive clothing. Some of these things cost $1,000, $2,000. You can do that. And you can rent out your tools. Another thing is I saw this app, it's called Neighborhood, something of that sort, where you can rent out your garage. So if you have a house and you have a garage that you don't use, you can rent out your garage. So here we have platforms like Fat Llama facilitate peer-to-peer rentals, allowing you to monetize your possessions. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Now, you see this nice little puppy dog here? Or is this a big dog? This is not a puppy anymore. How about pet sitting? Pet sitting. I'm on my daughter's case today because she surprised me one day when I traveled and I came home to have a new pet in the house. But guess what? I'm a pet sitter without being paid. I'm an unpaid pet sitter. That's not nice. Listen, guys, I'm going to submit an invoice because today I'm learning that if you're a pet sitter, you can make extra money. And I need some extra money. I don't know about you, but I need some extra money. Right, Faith? I need some extra money. So if you're an animal lover, I don't know if I was an animal lover, but now I just love this little dog. Offering pet sitting services through a platform like Rover or WAG can be a rewarding way to earn money. Many pet owners seek reliable caregivers for their furry friends, especially during the holidays or the weekend. It's the holiday. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, I saw this girl, my daughter. We were traveling to South Carolina and she had to go find some daycare and she paid these people some serious money to watch this dog. There's money in pet sitting, believe you me. Now, the next thing I have is virtual assistant services, providing administrative support remotely as a virtual assistant has become a popular side hustle. On Facebook, I see this lady all the time teaching people how to be real estate virtual assistants. Now, she's making money helping people to become that. So if you have a few extra hours and you know you're skilled in, let's say, email management, scheduling appointments, conducting research, different things like that, you have some administrative skills, you want to go ahead and put yourself out there and get picked up as a virtual assistant. You can work a few hours. If you have certain kind of task, you can do it at any time. So if you have a 9 to 5, you can still meet your quota, whatever you have to do for that day. You just have to look for the right gig. Okay. Now we have renting out extra space. So if you have a spare room or a property, consider renting it out on a platform like Airbnb or Vrbo. Hosting guests can generate a steady stream of income, especially if you live in a desirable location during peak travel sessions. So I already talked about renting out your garage. Now this one is talking about renting out that room that you have in your house that you're not really doing anything with. You may have, you know, let's talk about the woman. They have all their sewing things there that they're never sewing. They have all the materials and the cushions and they're never doing anything. Or you just have the junk room. The junk room. It's just full of junk. Consider cleaning out that space and renting it out and making some extra money. All right, guys, we're winding down. I hope this is helping somebody, and I hope your mind is jogging and you're getting some ideas of how you can make some extra money to pay your rent on time. Now, participating in online surveys and market research, companies are constantly seeking feedback from customers, and you can get paid for sharing your opinions through online surveys and market research studies. Websites like Survey Junkie, Pinecone Research offer compensation for completing surveys. So you can do surveys, guys, surveys. This reminds me, my first job right out of high school, I was one of the call center people, doing surveys for political campaign, all sort of surveys. That's just by the way. It just jogged my memory. All right. So that's where I started. I started on the phones. So starting on the phones is a good thing. It gives you the confidence so you can speak anytime. So I'm grateful for that experience. So next up, we have creating and selling digital products. Guys, I love this one. This one I'm going to take for myself. I promise you, next month when I come on the live, I'm going to tell you my digital product that I created. I'm going to do this one and I'm going to show you that you can start making money next week. For those with creative skills, creating and selling digital products such as ebooks, printables, stock photos can be a profitable venture. You have platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, or Creative Market allow you to showcase and sell your digital creations. Now, if anybody's watching and you want to deep dive in this with me, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to come up with a digital product that I can sell, and I'm going to make some money, and I'm going to tell you all about it next month when we do our lives. So if you want to deep dive on that, make sure you contact Kent so that on Wednesdays, when we kick off next month, doing that business strategy session, we can flesh it out together. So that's an opportunity for somebody watching me. Hello. The help is going to be free, and we're going to do it together. So if you want to take advantage of that, make sure you contact Kent. You're going to have his number at the end of the presentation today. Now, the next one I have is gig jobs on platforms like Fiverr or TaskRabbit. We already spoke about Fiverr, but TaskRabbit, guys, when I moved into my house, personally, I used TaskRabbit to get some dudes in this house to put up my ceiling fans. I had extra TVs. I had, let me see what else they did.
So I tried that and that got messed my stuff up.
All right, honey. How you doing there? Hey, Shay.
Hey.
How you doing, honey?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing well. We're just hearing you. That's why I'm saying hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine, sweetheart. You're fine. Okay, guys, I'm telling you about TaskRabbit. I use them to put up some things in one of my rooms for a nice backdrop. So if you're handy, TaskRabbit is another platform that you can sign up on, and you can do projects like putting up a flat screen TV on the wall. So for those that are very, very handy, it's a great platform for that. All right, let's keep it going. So I think that was the 10th one, but the one that I love the most is creating that digital product. Now, in conclusion, there are numerous ways to make extra money in 2024 to ensure you can pay your rent on time. So whether you choose freelancing, offering services online, rent out assets, prioritizing financial stability through these diverse income streams is a key to covering your housing expenses and achieving peace of mind. So guys, I know everybody that's watching here today needs some extra money. Lord knows I need some extra money. I need extra money. I need to hustle. My hustle is not over. I'm not retired yet. It's not done yet. I have more to do, more to accomplish, and more bills to pay. So if any one of these things I covered today, you need more information, you want to talk to me about it, the way to do that, I'm going to get to my screen now, is to call Kent, right? Kent is one of my right-hand guys here in the office. He'll be able to book a one-on-one with me. So you want to go ahead and call him. 321-329-8720. You can call him, you can text him, you can email him, you can WhatsApp him, you can do whatever you want to do to him. You get to Kent, you can get to me. He'll be able to schedule an appointment and we can do a one-on-one 15-minute call and we can talk about what you want to do and see how I can shed some light. Don't forget that every Wednesday, starting in October, the second week of October, we're going to do that business strategy session, only 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, guys? You guys not going to rack my brain until I can't walk. So I'm only giving 30 to 45 minutes. That's it. And in that 30 to 45 minutes, I am so sure that I can give you some information that's going to move you from where you are right now to where you are supposed to be. So guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and the Zoom is open. So anybody that has a question, this is your time to ask me that question so I can go ahead and see how I can help. Anybody have a question or a comment?
I
or
guess I
anything?
do have a question in regards to the digital product. I guess my
Mhm.
mind goes wondering, okay, what are you referring to when you say a digital product? I mean, the word itself, it kind of gives us an idea. It tells us what it is. But give me an example of a digital product that I mean, I'm not asking you to do the work for me.
No problem. Uh-huh.
But I guess I don't really know what comes to mind when we say, okay, a digital product.
A
Creating my own
perfect,
digital product.
sure, a perfect digital product is an ebook.
Okay.
It's an ebook.
Okay.
And you know what? You know, people tend to like be scared, like, oh my God, I have to write a book. Guys, there's so many hacks to writing a book. It's so many hacks. It's so super, super, super easy. So a digital product is something like an ebook. It's something that you can create. You can create a course, right? You can create a how-to. You can just put in the research, put it together, and then sell it. Because in today's society, people, they're busy. They don't have time to do that research. So if they have a little handy dandy tool to just say, okay, I want to do this. How do I do this? Okay, it says step 1, boom. Step 2, boom. And you sell that, that's a digital product that you can market online and you can start making money every day, all day. So I'm going to come up with a digital product. So make sure you connect so we can do this together. All right, anybody else here have a question that I can answer? All right, so what I'm going to do for everybody that's watching us online as well, I'm going to go ahead and share the contact page again. We have for sales and mortgage info, that's Kent, or if you want to do a one-on-one session with me free of charge, you want to contact Kent. If you have a question about renting out your property, if you're a potential investor and you want to learn a little bit more about securing tenants, the different rules, you want to contact Abdul. And if the question is over his head, of course, he's going to get me involved. Then if you have issues with your credit, or you have a question about your personal credit, or you're looking to start an LLC or a company, you want to go ahead and contact me. I have my personal email up here, nikkipkr@gmail.com. And I have my business phone extension here, 229-416-2744. You want to go ahead and send me a text because I'm not always at that extension. Just send me a text and I'll call you back. All right, so that's or contact information. And then I did promise in this session that I'm going to be giving out my free credit repair DIY do-it-yourself ebook. Okay. So let me, just give me 1 second. Let me see what question I am going to ask. No peeking. Can anybody, I hope nobody can see my screen. I don't want anybody to be cheating.
No,
No,
but you could show it to us.
No. Mm-mm-mm. So the question that I got the question. Haha, let's see who's been paying attention. Is what platform, right? Listen carefully now. I don't even know if I read it. So let me see if anybody was really tracking. What platform would you list yourself on if you wanted to do things like install TVs, ceiling fans? What's the platform? What's the platform for that? If you wanted to be a person listed to do that kind of a work, what platform did I say?
I think I have the answer.
Okay.
I believe
Go.
you said TaskRabbit.
Woo! Somebody was listening.
I was listening.
All right. Okay, Kent, did you have that? Kent,
Yes, Nikki.
did you record? Who got the answer right? I think she even texted. I think it was Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so write it down, and then if you
It
don't
was
have
me.
access, pardon?
It was me.
It was you?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
noted.
Oh my God. Are you even qualified to be on this Zoom?
I've been listening.
Guys, I think this is one of my family members. I don't even know if they're qualified to be on this Zoom. I'll deliberate. You know what? So what I can do is, as many people that want the ebook, just because I'm feeling nice and generous, if you want the ebook, you want to go ahead and drop, what should I say, free in the comments, and I'll go ahead and send you the ebook in your email, so you can go ahead and work on your credit by yourself. It's a very, very good book. I'm telling you, it has lots of nuggets where you can start working on your credit by yourself, free of cost. It tells you step 1 to 10, what you have to do to get that credit rocking. Okay. And then, guys, I know for those of you watching, if you want the ebook, there's a website that you can go and purchase it. I don't know the website in my head, but if you just drop a comment somewhere, ebook, you know, one of us will be able to reach out to you and give you the link so you can purchase the book and you can get going. And remember, if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, go ahead and just have a comment somewhere, and one of our reps here will be able to see it, and then they'll reach out to you or DM me. Yes, that's the word. That's the word. DM me, message me, and we'll be able to get you going. So thank you once again for coming on tonight. Remember, we do these sessions every single month. It's free of charge. And we stream it live. So make sure you tell your friends and family, make sure you share, and make sure you go to our social media pages and subscribe and like, okay? So we can do more content. Bless you guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. Hope everybody was safe from the hurricane, no damage. Those of you in Florida and Georgia, bless you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, guys.
Have a good night. Thank you for the information.